Hey, channel, welcome back. I'm with the one and only David Reagan, who just drove the ABB electric car on Sonoma's racetrack. First and foremost, how the heck did that feel?
It was awesome. You can probably still smell a little bit of tire and brake smoke. Here at Sonoma, 12 corners, and so a lot of acceleration, a lot of decel. In just a few short laps, you can get a lot of heat in the brakes and the tires. But, the whole time I was out there running, I'm thinking, how does this compare to the old race car that I used to race here? And again, just blown away by the acceleration. Even with a little heavier overall weight, this car really handles well, and it's so fun to drive, and I love telling people about it. And I have so many of my friends and other competitors in the garage.
Right.
They want to come by and they say, well, can we look at it? Or they want to drive it. So look forward to letting them have a chance to shake it down.
Let them be a little jealous. Hey, listen, I saw you out there. It looked like you were having a little fun. I saw a little squealing out there and everything like that. It's unlike any other car, even the regular NASCAR. So some of the other cars you drove, that's what, electricity is all about. Well, I guess it's been around a while, but nobody thought you could put technology like this into a car. Compared to some of the other tracks that you've also driven on, Sonoma is a pretty cool track, like you said. Does the electricity, that extra power right out of those turns, that wins you races all the time, I'm assuming?
Absolutely. The electric power, just in its purest form, is a lot of fun to drive, but it's how you manage and you harness that power. And we do have a lot of adjustability on this car, where on some shorter straightaways, I don't use all the power that the car is capable of producing, but on the longer straightaways, I've got a push-to-pass function that adds about 40% more power to kind of that peak power, and so you really can use that extra horsepower, all-wheel drive, so you've got all four corners of the race car that's actively working, pushing the car to go faster. So that's really the neatest thing, is the adjustability that's kind of built into this car for the power bands, the braking capabilities. We can adjust a lot of the torque settings and how it ramps up to kind of tailor this unique style racetrack, because a track like Sonoma is very unique compared to other road courses, but certainly oval tracks and different size tracks.
Yeah, it's amazing, David, because what you're saying now, I had a chance to talk to Natalie, who is in charge of data centers, and the thing about ABB, all across the board, even when you're talking about a car versus a mega data center that's going to drive AI, everything ABB does is adjustable, it's tuned, it's tweaked for the success of, quote unquote, the driver and the team and the businesses itself. David, man, it's always a pleasure to see you. Last time I think we caught up at Daytona. I can't wait to see you again.
From one coast to the other. From Daytona to California. So
good
thank you for being here. And this ABB prototype's been a lot of fun. And I'll leave you with this. It's not about that total power. It's about how you're efficient with that power. And that's what ABB is all about in their business, but certainly this race car, using that power when you need it most.
Absolutely. Listen, if you want to be number one, it's the ABB team. David, thanks again, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll see ya. Hey guys, I'm with Chris Sheigus. Man, you're the leader of this whole thing, Chris. How exciting was watching this race car on the track at Sonoma?
It's always great to see this car on the track, right? Just the acceleration of it. The fact that everything we do is the first time it's been done. This is, when we launched, we said, hey, this is the first of many firsts, and that's really true, because we've been doing things here in partnership with NASCAR that just haven't been done before.
Yeah, and you know what? Chris is so in with ABB and their technology and how we always are mixing electrification and how important this is. But tell us your position, because every time I talk to you, it's an important position. I just call you the team leader. Was that the right one? But what is exactly? Yeah, exactly. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so I'm an ABB vice president, and I'm in charge of our ABB NASCAR electrification partnership. So the success and of the program is on my shoulders. But we have a great team in ABB. We have marketing, we have sales, we have events, and so it's a large program, branding that we pull together. We have customer hospitality. We engage at the tracks with field service engineers to see how we can help these raceways run leaner and cleaner. Yeah. And I think it surpassed our expectations. We're 1 year. We launched in Chicago last year. Then we just did an exhibition showcase with 3 EV prototypes. And yes, it did make my heart run a little bit to see those things going down the track.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny because last time we met was at Daytona, and I got to hang out with Morton for a couple of hours in the Rolex suite, by the way.
Morton's our global CEO.
Of course, our global CEO, and I didn't know he was your global CEO.
Okay.
You know me, I'm talking to everybody and having a good time, and I see this gentleman there, and we start talking, and to truly see even his face, you got a lot going on. From a guy like me to your CEO to those fans when we were driving the car on the streets of Sonoma yesterday to get to the event, people are like whipping their neck and going, what is this thing? Because they're not hearing anything, and yet they're seeing this rocket. I'm sure it's exciting for you every time. Does it ever get old?
Well, you know, when we were in Daytona at the Daytona 500, we set up a drift track and we're doing donuts and like I think for our global CEO, what he saw was something uniquely American. And that's one of the great things about this program is this NASCAR helps us get to the heart of America.
Absolutely.
And we're bringing a message about energy, about efficiency, about electrification to the heart of America. And that's super important because I think a lot of times we're having 2 conversations in this country, and this car behind us, it's a platform to bring those conversations together. And I think the program itself, I think, is bigger than NASCAR. I think it's bigger than ABB, and I think it's what the country needs.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree, because even when I was talking with NASCAR there and we interviewed with them, and we're just talking about electrifying their facilities, which is hundreds of thousands of people coming, the lighting, look, people are driving EV
HVAC
cars
systems.
here. HVAC systems. ABB is a part of all of that and makes total sense. Man, what can I say, Chris? Thank you so much. Thank you always for spending time with me and the channel. Hey, we are the #1 channel for electricians to become electrical contractors to level up so that you can build the infrastructure that's going to help these things run.
We need you. We have to install all this gear for the energy transition.
Let's go. Everybody check out ABB, and we'll see you guys at the next race.